You. Yes, you. Gamer and non-gamer. My name is Ponzi2Fast, part-time content creator on Facebook Gaming and, of course, YouTube. This is an appreciation video for all my fellow gamers out there who just love video games, and an explanation to all you non-gamers out there who have no idea why the heck we love video games so much. Besides the fact that video games are fun, there are 6 main reasons that I've come up with to explain why we love video games so much. Although there are certainly more reasons than this, and many of these reasons work in tandem. Now, if you enjoyed this video or you feel that it resonates with you, be sure to like and subscribe. But most importantly, I want to hear from you. What's your main reason for gaming? Why do you love gaming so much? What's your favorite game and why? I want to know. So make sure you drop a comment with your answer after this video. So, reason number 1, the game provokes a strong emotional response from the gamer. Some good examples of this are The Witcher 3, Amnesia, and The Last of Us. The Witcher 3, I mean, this game takes you through a wide range of emotions all at once. I mean, you can feel excitement, you can feel fear, you can feel joy, you can feel a lot of sadness. I mean, it just takes you through everything. It's a fantastic game. Amnesia, it's a horror game. You're gonna feel afraid. That's just what they do. The Last of Us. Now, I've never played The Last of Us. I've always been an Xbox guy, never had a PlayStation. I know. Eventually, I'm going to get a PlayStation. Unless it comes on the computer. If The Last of Us ends up on the computer someday, oh, you better believe I'm going to get it. Anyway, from clips that I've seen and from reactions of other streamers and content creators, this game can be extremely heartbreaking. I'm not really certain you feel a lot of happiness in this game. My point is, it's these emotions that make or break these kinds of games. The Witcher 3, without the fantastic story and the emotions that come along with it, would have been okay. I mean, it's got good gameplay. But without the accompanying emotions that the gamer feels from these games, the effect is gone. They're not as good if they don't bring about that emotional connection. All right, reason number 2. The game will either make you think or it will challenge you. It'll severely challenge you. Some really good examples of this are the Dark Souls trilogy, the Legend of Zelda games, and Portal 2. Portal 2, it's a puzzle game. Throughout the entire game, that's literally all you do. You solve puzzles. Not like you're not putting together puzzle pieces. It's like an obstacle course. That's better. It's an obstacle course. You're going through an obstacle course throughout the entire game using a portal gun. The Dark Souls trilogy, these games punish you so hard. I remember before I ever played a Dark Souls game, I would see clips. It's just boom, gone. In most RPG games, you can take a couple of hits and be okay. In this game, if you get hit once, you're gonna be hurting a lot. It really, really punishes you throughout this game. I still haven't finished Dark Souls 3. I took a break, and I'm still on that break. And of course, we had the Legend of Zelda games. The Legend of Zelda is very well known for its puzzles. That's how you progress through the game. Yes, there's a lot of fighting and things like that, but throughout the dungeons you go through, there's also a lot of puzzles. You gotta unlock a door. You gotta go defeat a mini boss. There's a lot of puzzles you gotta get through, and a lot of gear you need to use to get through those puzzles. People love these kinds of games. They love a game that really makes them work hard. I know that sounds weird. A game that makes you work, but seriously, people love games that make them work hard, and these are those kinds of games. Reason number 3. Nostalgia. We all have those games that just take us back. They just take us back to our childhood. They're just, you know, those older games that we may have started with. I'm going to put The Legend of Zelda here because I'm biased. I remember when I was a kid, my older brother, he bought himself the N64. And he got the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, and I was just this punk kid who had no idea how to play the game. And I remember distinctly that I'd be playing the game, and I'd have to turn to my brother and be like, bro, help me out. And he'd be like, no, you figure it out. And I was so mad at him as a kid because he wouldn't help me figure it out. I'm thankful now because he made me figure it out, and I got better at that. So there's a very big sense of nostalgia whenever I play a Nintendo 64 Legend of Zelda game. It just takes me back. It's just a classic. Another game, Pac-Man. For most people, it's just, you know, it's just fun. You go to an arcade, you're like, oh, Pac-Man, let's go. My parents will talk about Pac-Man. They'll talk about all these old games that they loved, and, you know, it provides that sense of nostalgia for them. They're like, those were the days. Those were the days. They look at the games that I play now, they're like, you just sliced the guy's head off. And I'm like, yep, I just took his head. But anyway, for my parents, it's Pac-Man and other older games like that bring them nostalgia. Reason number 4, it's competitive. You have to strategize. A popular genre for competitive games are shooters. So Halo, Call of Duty, CSGO, that was huge. It still is huge. Along with those are games like Dota 2 or League of Legends. Games where you have to strategize with your teammates. Like, okay, you're going to be this character, I'm going to be this character. You got to strategize to figure out the best combinations of characters and heroes that will give you the best results in game. These competitions are huge. People can make livings off of being competitive because they win. I mean, there is a lot of money at stake in these competitions. It's pretty insane. Reason number 5, the social factor in these games can be pretty important to people. Games like Among Us, Overcooked 2, or Tabletop Simulator. Now, Among Us, as you might know, it's a big hit, is a murder mystery game. You're a bunch of astronauts, you're on a ship, and you try and figure out who's the imposter. There's an alien imposter on the ship. So the imposter goes and kills people, and you got to figure out who it is. Tabletop Simulator, honestly, really easy to explain. You're just playing board games on the computer, and it works pretty well. I've played quite a few different board games on the computer. It makes it a lot easier because you've got some friends, you know, halfway across the world. You can just be like, hey, let's play Monopoly. It's not my favorite choice, but sure, Monopoly. Overcooked 2. It's kind of a silly game. You play co-op. You just have to cook food with your friend. And it gets harder throughout the game because there are obstacles in your way, or there's certain combinations of food that you got to put together. I played it a couple times. It's a game you can laugh at, honestly, you know, just a fun time with a friend. Now, reason number 6, the game will encourage adventuring or creativity. Games in this category are games like Minecraft or Ark Survival, Rust, Valheim. All these games are pretty similar, to be honest. You go around and you get materials and you build things and you go explore a world. Just this huge world that you can go and look at and have fun in. You build so many things and you can have wars with people and stuff like that. Minecraft has been at the top of this list for a long time. Valheim it could become the new one. Valheim's been pretty popular as of late. So there you have it, folks. Those are the 6 main reasons that I think we love video games so much. It provokes strong emotion, it challenges you, you feel nostalgia, it's competitive, it's social, and it's creative. Huge shout outs to all my fellow gamers out there. You guys are awesome. You are awesome. Now, again, it could be that all of these reasons are the reasons you play. I can tell you I've got a few different reasons for playing. Now, I want to hear from you. What is the reason that you play? What are the kinds of games that you love most? What is your favorite game? Please make sure to drop a comment after this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more. And of course, if you would like to, I stream on Facebook Gaming. Just look up fb.gg/PonesYouTooFast and you'll find my page. You guys are awesome. Don't you forget it. See you guys next time. This is PonesYouTooFast, over and out.